Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I wanted to show you my DT project that I created for Diemonddies. But before I show you the project, or show you more of the project, I wanted to tell you that down below in the description, I'm going to have a coupon code that you could use at the store. I'm also going to have the link to the store. I'm going to have the link to Diemonddies' YouTube channel and also their Facebook page. And it's a really good idea that you keep on checking in, because like they usually post right away when they're having giveaways, when they're having challenges, when they have sales, when they have new releases. They're really good with posting videos and letting you guys know what's going on with Diemonddies. And so the reason that I always tell you to make sure you guys go down below and subscribe to Diemonddies, and also friend them on Facebook, is so that way you guys can find out what's going on, and you guys be able to participate in whatever's going on with Diemonddies. And so I'll have all the links down below, so that way you guys could just click and go over. And I also wanted to tell you that within the next week, there's going to be some new dies that are coming out. And as soon as I get those dies, I will be posting a video showing you guys the dies, and letting you guys know that they're here, okay? And also I wanted to say thank you for all your support on the Altered Jaw Challenge. I'm still getting comments. Thank you so much. You guys are such a sweetheart. I mean, it's amazing how like everybody just supports one another, and I like that. And I also wanted to say to the other DT members, your jars, your projects came out so beautiful. And I just wanted to say that, and I'm pretty sure that they made videos thinking they're subbies as well. And I'll have the link to the other DT members down below as well, so you could go over and check out their videos, and you can see how they're using the dies, because it's always good to see different ways that the dies are being used, like for inspiration. And so yeah, so I have all the links down below, so you could go over and say hello and go over and watch the other DT members' videos, okay guys? And so now this Altered book stacks, which is a stack of 3, I got inspired by Miranda, Miss Liberty 25. And I have to say guys, the books, I did these books like a while back, but I have a tendency of starting a project and never finishing it. Because I get like, I want to create something different. Like I'll watch a video of somebody altering altering something, and I'll either making flowers and I want to just go buy fabric, so start making flowers. And like I have that habit, and so I have like these projects that are unfinished, and I keep telling myself I have to challenge myself to finish a lot of the projects that I have. Now these altered books were made from lightweight chipboard and also some cardstock. And like I said, I got inspired by Miranda, Miss Liberty 25, and she does have a tutorial. So if you're interested, you could go over to her channel and you could follow her tutorial. It was very easy, and yeah, she's amazing. She does beautiful projects. I usually always go run to her videos and just watch. Like if I want to make something, I just go to her channel just for like inspiration, because like I just love the way she just creates stuff. But like, yeah, so I followed her tutorial, and this is like a book stack of 3, like I said. And what I did in the front was I used this paper that my son brought me. He brought me, I want to say it was like, I don't even remember, maybe like a few months ago, and he had it saved for me. He got it for a penny. And he actually got it at Michael's, and it's actually a Christmas stack. And what I like about this, there's a lot of sheets in here that I could use, and you'll never know that this was a Christmas paper that I used. And that's what I did for the book stacks, and I'll show you. It has a lot of beautiful sheets. It has some music notes. It has like some solid colors, some polka dots. I mean, there's a lot of sheets in here that I can use. Like I said, this one right here, look at that. Beautiful. Love it. And so he got this for a penny. And then the dies that I used was the monarch butterfly, and it looks like so, and it comes with 2, and I'm so sorry that I didn't clean it out right here. I used actually both of them. And then I used the must-haves. Also, this is one of the newest ones that came out, and I made a video about the new ones that just came out. when I say just came out, these were the last ones that got released, and one of the last ones that got released. And what I did was I used the butterflies, and then I used a little bird. And what I love about this is that I always say that this is the realistic rose third flower, because if you see, the realistic rose comes with 2 dies, and it comes with a large one, a medium one, and then this one I always say is the small one. And you can make some beautiful roses with that die right there. And so those are the 2 dies that I used. And so now let me show you really quick. And if you want to check out all the other dies, I do have a video showing you all the dies that Diemonddies have, but you could also go to their store and you can see all the dies. All the dies right now are on sale, and you can get an additional 10% off if you purchase $35 or more, plus you get free shipping, and that is good for international as well. And so, but like I said, I have all that down below. And so what I did was I followed the tutorial from Miranda. I created the 3 books, and then I papered them. And then right here I used this die. What I did was I just painted it, and then I used some embossing, clear embossing, and then I did it like 2 or 3 times because I wanted it to be lumpy. And then I used some gold rubbing buff, and then this beautiful lace right here I got from Suncrafter a while back, and so I just put the beautiful lace right here. And then on the side I got this from Recollection, and this was like on the clearance, and I just love the way that came out. And like I said, you could follow this tutorial. Miranda has a tutorial you could follow if you're interested. And then right here, I just wanted to create a cluster of flowers, but I wanted to use a lot of different flowers. I didn't want to just use like the realistic rose, because you have seen me use that flower. I wanted to show you how you could use the dies with other brands as well. And so here I got these flowers right here that I got on Facebook when I first started to craft. So these were in my stash. This is a gardenia that I sprayed with some Lindy spray. And then this one is a Recollection. And then this flower right here is from the dollar store, and this is a fabric one. And here's the monarch butterfly. I just layered it with some flat black pearls. And then I used some black string. And this string was actually white, and it's actually it's not like string to like sew. It's the other like to it'll come to me. I think it's like to do embroidery. I'm sorry. And it was white, and what I did was I sprayed it with black spray, and I just colored it. And so I just put some there, and then the stem from the roses, from the flowers, I always used to curl them in and just stick them in the inside, and that was it. And so here I tied it up right here with some ribbon. And so when you open it, I use a lot of recycled stuff too. When you open it right here I use, this was from the ribbons, and what I did was I just cut one, and then I glued it to the other one, and then I just backed it up with some paper, and then I got some lace right here that I had in my stash. And here's the little bird from the must-have. I put a flat back pearl on it, and then I distressed the edges with some vintage photo. And then I got this metal friends also at Michael's. And then here are the must-have butterflies, and I wanted to make them look like they were flying, going up. And here's like the mama, and here I just layered the monarch butterfly. And then this one, I don't know if I said, this is from the must-have, and then I use a little flat back pearls right here, some bling, and then the string again. And then in the inside right here, now this is one of those trays from Tim Halt, and I just took one of the blocks out and I just papered it. And then I just started to like embellish the inside. I put some paper, I got some flowers that I had in my stash, some lace, I have some cheesecloth, and then I just made that little, this is from Tim Halt, and I used like some gold tape, and I used some glass, and then a piece of the romance paper from Graphic 45, and just made it look like a picture frame. And then over here on this side I used one of my spellbinders, and then I put some ribbon. And what I did was I actually, when I ran it through my machine, I didn't run the whole thing because I wanted one side to be like this and the other side to be like this as well. And so that way, sorry about that. And so I got like Okay, and so that way you could put a photo right here. And so once I did that, it was actually pretty long like that. And so what I did was I just scored it in the bottom right here, and then just put another piece of paper. And so, and then I put the ribbon. And then right here, I also use the label 1 nestability die from Diemonddies. And what I did was I used the two smallest ones, and I just used some chipboard so it could just rise up a little bit. And then I got one of these stickers from Prima, and this is from the romance novel, and it says lovely. And so I love how that looks right there. You could, like I said, you can put a picture right there. And I just love that how I just recycled the ribbon, the things where the ribbon was. And then that paper right here, this one right here was from Prima as well, and I believe is the almanac paper. And so I use a little piece right there. And so this is the first stack, the first book, I'm sorry. And then here's the second one. And now the second one and the third one are actually connected together with a chain. And I used a Prima flower that I just distressed with some vintage photo. I got some twine. I got this lace, this sticky lace that I got at Michael's. I got this crochet lace from Natasha's Scrapbook Corner, and she also has her YouTube here. And then right here, Miranda does this thing that she actually crisscrosses her lace on her binding, and I love how she does that. And so I wanted to do that, and so I did that with some lace. I just love the look that it gave. And then when you actually open it, right here, it just has two, it has a little thing, and then here I just put a plain box. And then this was another box, and this box had some candy in it, and all I did was I used the Prima almanac paper, and I just or was this the Prima printery paper, one of those two collections I use, and I just distressed the edges. And then, like I said, it's just a regular candy box. And then so that one goes like that. And then here I use one of my vintage buttons, and then I chained it up again right here so you could open it. And this one has the drawer that actually comes out like this. And see, this one will open up like this, but the drawer, if you look, the drawer will come out like this. And so, and I know, like in her, sorry guys, let me open this really quick. It's kind of okay, there it goes. And so the drawer just comes out like, let me show you. Sorry, so when you open it, just like opens, and backed it up with the paper, and then right there, just backed it up with some paper, and it's just the drawer. And so that is my DT project for Diemonddies. But I just wanted to show you how, like, I've been using the dies with other brands, and I love the way they just blend in. And like I said, I'll have the 3 dies that I use, which is the label 1 nestability die. And then I have the must-have, which it has the butterflies, the bird, and the flower. And then I also use, I'm sorry guys, and then I also use the monarch butterfly. And a lot of you that been writing to me have talked about that monarch butterfly. They love that die, and I love how you could use it 2 different ways. You could just use it as one, or you can layer it, and I love that. And so that is my DT project for Diemonddies. And yeah, and so I wanted to show you guys. Okay guys, so I hope you guys enjoy, and feel free to leave a comment, and don't forget to check out the link down below and go over and check out the new dies from Diemonddies. Bye everyone.